good morning. So here we are at the FAIRMONT Royal York here in downtown Toronto. So we wanted to come down here at Christmas time and give you guys a hotel tour of the brand new lobby. They just renovated it. This hotel was built in 1929, so they're celebrating their 90th year anniversary. That's like one of the oldest buildings here in downtown Toronto. So we're gonna go inside in just a few minutes here, but I just wanted to give you a quick look at what it looks like from the outside because it's one of the nicest buildings you can actually find here on Front Street, which is pretty much right in the core of downtown Toronto. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel Where We're Going Next for more hotel tours. So let's head inside. This is the view of the hotel from Front Street. I'm just across the street here. So this is Union Station here, where the main train station is in Toronto. So if you take a train from outside of Toronto to downtown Toronto, this is where you'll come. And I'll show you on the map exactly where we are here in Toronto right now. So this is one of our favorite hotels, and this is one of our Christmas traditions, and the FAIRMONT Royal York has been one of our choices for the past like 3 or 4 years now, and we love it so much. Like, the hospitality is great. We love just the decoration of the hotel too. It reminds us of the Plaza Hotel in New York City. Just the way it looks and kind of the feel you get from it. So let's head inside. Alright, so we're inside now, and the first thing you're going to notice is a staircase going straight up into the lobby. Alright, so now we're in the lobby, and you can see they have their Christmas tree up. And then one thing they added this year is the brand new gingerbread house. So it's 2 stories tall, and it has awesome lighting on it. Let's take a quick closer look at this. So inside the windows they have cool little nutcrackers and decorations, all ready for Christmas. Alright, so here's a little wayfinding here. So we're just back at the Christmas tree. And if you turn this way, you can see the elevators over here. Over on the east side of the hotel, past the gingerbread house, this is where you go into the library bar, which we'll go in just a few minutes. And then this way is where you'd go to the main reception. Over behind the clock here, that's where you'd go to the restaurants and the west side of the hotel. So this clock is one of the icons here at the FAIRMONT, and it's gone through some major renovations to look to what it is today. And what they did was they renovated it to try to make it look like the old 1920s art style, to kind of throw back to when the hotel opened. So this clock is a huge staple here in downtown Toronto. There's a story that in World War II, there would be people who came back from the war and would tell their family to meet them at the clock. And they would meet them here, and they'd come off the train at Union Station and meet their family and their friends here at the clock. So I thought that was kind of a nice story. So swinging around this way, this is the bell desk where you can leave your luggage if you're checking in a little early, and they'll hold that for you and give you a tag. Morning. Morning. So over on the right side of the lobby, they have so many Christmas decorations up. It's so awesome, makes you feel so festive. So here's the main reception, the lobby. And the reason why I'm doing this hotel tour here in the morning is because last night it was absolutely so busy. We could barely get moving around in the lobby. It was very, very loud as well, just because they have so many hotel guests here for Christmas time. One thing we noticed right away is when we got here and it was very busy, there was a huge lineup coming down this side of the hotel and just actually wrapping around almost towards the main entrance was. So that was for regular hotel guests checking into the hotel. Over here, this is the privilege desk or the loyalty desk, and the lineup here was only about 5 or 6 people. It took us maybe, I would say, 5 minutes to wait in line to check in. The way you become a loyalty member here is you can go to this website, I think it's Accor Hotels. I don't know the exact website. I'll put it on the screen right now for you though. And you can sign up for their loyalty program, and you can check in through this desk, which is a much shorter lineup. So I definitely recommend doing that if the lineups are very big here in one of the holiday seasons or in the summertime. So over here, there's a little lounge. You can hang out while your family's checking in, just relax if you've taken a flight in or a train and you just want to unwind a bit. It's a nice comfy couch. And here is a computer where you can print your boarding pass if you're taking a plane out of Toronto for your trip. And there's a printer down here as well. So from the main lobby here, we're gonna swing around the right side again. So this is the concierge desk here. You can ask the hotel any questions you have, or have them call a taxi for you, or book reservations, or make some recommendations for dinner. So here's the concierge desk here. One other thing that they'll do too is they have what is called a self-guided historic tour. So Mona and I got the information for that last night. So they'll give you this little pamphlet to take along on your tour, and it explains the history of the hotel, things that date back all the way to 1920, people who visited here, and all the different rooms they have, conference and halls that you can book for special events. And that's a free tour here. So over this way, this is the east side of the lobby now, just showing you down this hallway. There are escalators that lead up to the next level, and that's going to lead up to conference rooms. So here's the lobby here. So coming around this way, there's some beautiful decorations here on this table. And on the other side of the lobby, we have the restaurants. So there's one restaurant here called Rain. Oh, hello. So there's a restaurant here called Rain, and this is Rain's bar over here and bakery. So there's like a little lounge you can kind of sit at, get some coffee or some breakfast. And then over here would be Rain's bar, where you could take a seat and have a drink. This is where we actually ate last night. We had a burger and two beers when we came in, and it was absolutely delicious. The burger was so good, we shared it. It was perfect for us when we came in just from our drive, and just kind of fill up before, or just have a little snack before dinner. So I'm just going to go over here and show you guys the bakery items that you can get. So here's the items you can get from the bakery. So they have apple danishes, hazelnut croissants, they have strawberry croissants, some muffins, plain croissants, more danishes, muffins, and then cinnamon raisin buns and cheese scones. And then in the back they have an espresso machine where you can get a latte or a coffee. So this is Rain Bakery. So here's the menu for Rain Bakery. Good morning. This is the main restaurant here called Rain, and this is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We actually have breakfast reservations in a few minutes, so I'll put what we ate here at Rain Breakfast and right now. And then I'll also put the menu for Rain in as well right now. Hello. So just to let you know too that the hotel here is pet friendly. So that means you could bring your pet and have them stay in your room with you. I think it's an extra $50 if I'm not mistaken to bring your pet. But yep, they're fully pet friendly. So that's really nice if you have a dog or a cat and you want to bring them with you on your trip. So here is the main part of the lobby where there's a big lounge here. So the restaurant inside the middle of the hotel is called Clockwork. And I think that's just a take on the clock tower, or the clock, just in the middle of the lobby here. So this is where you could get a drink, or I think you can get food here. I can't remember if there was actually people eating food in here, but you can just relax in here in the lobby. But there is a spot where it does check in, so if you want to go just on this side of the clock here, there's a desk that you can check into Clockwork. So there are some pretty notable guests that do stay here, and so two guests that did stay here at one point were Queen Elizabeth, Her Royal Majesty, and His Royal Highness Prince Philip. So that is really cool. They got them to sign this book here, and that was during their Golden Jubilee visit to Canada in October, as you can see here, October 9th to 11th in 2002. So here's a picture of them there, visiting the FAIRMONT Royal York. So they've created this little display here that showcases their visit. I think that's pretty cool. And then over to the left side here of that, so behind me is the Christmas tree, the entrance into the hotel, and then the gingerbread house over here. And here's the main elevators. So really awesome that they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on this side the same, 5. So that's 10 elevators to get you up to your room. So you're really never waiting too long for an elevator, even at a very busy time. And on top of that, they have key drop here and a key drop here to drop your keys during express checkout. So you don't have to wait in line to check out when you're leaving the hotel. So we did a hotel room tour last night, and what I'm going to do is I'll just put that footage in right now so you can take a look at what the hotel room looks like upstairs. Hi!
Hi!
Alright, welcome to our room tour at the FAIRMONT Royal York in downtown Toronto. Okay, so when you come in the door, there's like a small little kind of like, just a really small hallway there's a lot of space to kind of just move in, and then there's a closet just to your left side right here. So as soon as you open the closet up, the lights turn on, which is a really cool feature. And then in the closet here, there is coat hangers for your coats and such. And there's a couple bathrobes here that you can wear down to the pool or the sauna or to go get a massage. And then in this closet, there's an ironing board. And there was a little, one of those pull-out things for your luggage, but we've already got it out, and we'll show you that in just a few minutes.
And a full-length mirror on the door, which is great.
Yeah, so there's a nice big mirror there where you can kind of get ready before you go and say hi to yourself. So we'll get to the hotel room in just one second, but just off to the right side here is the bathroom. So inside the bathroom here, so it's just a single sink, and these things here underneath, they actually don't open up, they're just for decoration, but there's a spot underneath for towels and some extra toilet paper as well. And there's a really cool mirror here that you can look at to get ready, and a really awesome button here that lights up so you can see yourself a bit better. I love pressing this button. And then over this side, there's all your things for the shower, some face towels, body lotion, soaps, and then in the shower itself, it's a really awesome glass shower with a rain shower fixture. And yeah, it's really spacious, and some extra little things to use in the shower, like conditioner, shampoo, and body wash. So just on the back side of the door, you'll find a hairdryer too. So coming into the actual hotel room now, so This is a little bit bigger than the standard room we had last time we were here, but just off to the left side here, there's a little chair with an ottoman that you can kind of relax on. This chair is super comfortable. We were sitting in this a little bit earlier. There's a little nightside or an end table there to put some stuff. Over this way, there's an end table. There's two end tables on either side of this. This is a king size bed. And inside there's some extra storage, and it's quite a deep drawer here too. And then on this one, it's like a pull-out, almost like a little table where you can put some stuff when you're laying in bed, like a book or a laptop or anything else. Phone and lamps. There's actually two different variations of this lamp. So when you press it, you can get sort of like a dimmer mode and then put both light bulbs on, and it really brightens up the room when you get the second light bulb going too. There's little reading lamps as well while you're sitting in bed. So you can have all the lights off in the room and just put this little reading lamp on, not to disturb anybody else in the room. And then over this way, there's a little bench at the end of the bed, and we don't remember this being in the standard room either.
No,
so this is a little extra feature for the upgraded room. Over here, there's the exact same nightside table with a alarm clock and the same lamp as well. The only difference between this end table or nightside table and the other one, you still have the same pull-out shelf. But on this one, this is where the extra storage is, and in the bottom drawer, that's actually where the in-room safe is. So you can store your belongings in here, any valuables you have that you want to keep safe. And you can enter a passcode and lock it up while you're here. So that's where the in-room safe is. I think in some rooms it might actually be in the closet, but in this version of the room it's in here in the end side table. So swinging around over here is the TV and the entertainment stand, and there's a lot going on in this little unit here. So there's it looks like just extra storage down here, but really inside here, this is where you have all your drinks, alcoholic and cokes and sodas and stuff like that. So here again, more storage in this drawer here. And then in this little bar or refrigerator down here, you can open it up and there's tons of
Refreshments.
and so there's tons of refreshments and little spirits and beers and alcohols and stuff in here, as you can see. And then down here there's some soda waters and Diet Coke, Coca-Cola, and some more beers and waters and juices as well. So the way this works is basically as soon as you take this off of here, they'll do a little check when you check out of your room, and if something's gone, the sensor notices it, and then you get charged that cost in the room for that item that you've taken. Okay. So on this side of the entertainment unit here, there is on the top shelf, there's a Keurig machine to make some coffee, and a little kettle here. You can't really see it too well. There it is. So there's a kettle on this side to make some tea, and lots of sugars, brown sugar, coffee mate for your coffees, and then some and then some coffee. So we got Colombian and then some decaf Colombian here as well. So those are the little capsules for the Keurig machine. And then on this shelf there's some glasses. If you want to mix yourself a drink, you can do that with these. There's little wine glasses back here as well, and an ice bucket that you can go get some ice on the floor in the hallways, and then some coffee cups for your coffee or tea. Over here there's little tongs to pull your ice, and then there's a little corkscrew in here too, which is good to know because some places don't actually have corkscrews in their room. So Fairmont does have corkscrews in their room. And then on the bottom shelf, the similar kind of setup like the refrigerator. This is the snack cabinet and water. So anything you pull off of here will be sort of on that sensor kind of mechanism as well, and you'll be charged for it when you take that. So there is a menu here. So I'll just show you the different things you can get and how much they cost. So here's the menu for the snacks and the non-alcoholic beverages. And then here's the beer and spirits and wine. So there's a nice big screen TV here, and you can see they they put our Where Are We Going Next logo on there. No, I'm just kidding. We actually put that on there. But this is actually casted from Google Chromecast. So I was able to hook up my phone directly to the TV, and you can stream Netflix, Disney Plus, you can stream YouTube videos, anything you can cast from your device to a TV can go on this TV here. So that's a really cool feature that a lot of hotels are doing now too. So this is where you can store your luggage over here, with which this little device here was in the closet, and we just used to put our luggage. Yeah, luggage stand. And then over here is the business desk. So there's a nice comfy chair here that you can sit in if you're doing some work, and a reading lamp here too. And then there's some plugs, some USB plugs to charge your devices, and an outlet to plug in any devices like a laptop you may have. Another phone over here too, and this is a wireless phone, so you can take it around the room too while you're here. And then in here as well, there's a little desk or drawer in here to put any kind of laptop or anything you want to kind of store while you're staying. One more thing just to mention too, there's a sort of a thermostat. You can adjust the temperature up and down for the room here. We have it set pretty warm right now at 22.5. And then last thing to mention would be the view. So here we are, we're on the 12th floor overlooking downtown Toronto. Past these buildings would be the lake. You can see Union Station right here. And then if you go more this way, way off in the distance there, right here is the Rogers Center. And then just up, you can't quite see it from our room here, but up past on the right side here would be the CN Tower and the entertainment district and square over there. But yeah, so we got a pretty cool view. You can see some of the lights and stuff. Some of the other views from the hotel are just like looking at buildings that are literally right beside the hotel. So this is a pretty cool view, especially at night when the downtown lights up really nicely. Okay, so the last thing we just want to mention, Mona's already taken a look at this a little bit too, so she's gonna share a bit more about what this is.
Yeah, so you can hang this on your door for your in-room breakfast service. You fill it out the night before and then they bring it out for you. So you'll be filling out this section here. It has the price list for you and the options that you get with each one. So it's a per person pricing, and you can choose exactly what you want, and you write the number of orders required as well. So that's for breakfast. Now for all the other room service items that you have available, they're all in here. So this is again a breakfast alternative that you can choose from. Just a la carte items right here. You could also order some other breakfast sandwiches and fruit and cereals. Other items that are available all day are various soups, starters, salads, sandwiches, and pastas, as well as items from the grill, pizzas, and different side orders. Oh, and also desserts.
Yummy.
Yummy!
Something sweet.
And late night.
Ooh.
Now, I'm not sure, it doesn't really say what the cutoff is for late night orders, but
I'm thinking it's like 24/7. You can get this stuff like anytime you want.
you can, yeah, but it doesn't say like after 10 o'clock, these are the items that you can order. I didn't really see anything like that on here. Actually,
does it say?
yes, it does right here. Available midnight to 6 a.m.
Oh, nice.
So
there
we go. Late night menus right here from midnight until 6 a.m.
And then here's the alcohol too, right? And this is available 11 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. So red and white wines, some ice wines, and then champagne, beer, and spirits. So the last spot in the hotel, in the lobby here, would be the library bar. And you have to go through the gingerbread house here, so let's do that now. It's so cool. Like, look, they have even like icing that's kind of trimmed in under the bricks. It actually looks like gingerbread in a gingerbread house. So cool. So inside this here now, on the left side, or the west side of the hotel, this is the library bar. So we went here for dinner last night. I had a salad, I believe, and Mona had, I think she had a falafel sandwich, which both were absolutely delicious. So here's the library bar. This is where you would check in to the desk for the library bar, and behind it, there's some doors that lead to the Imperial room. So here's what it looks like in the library bar. We like to come here often when we come to the Fairmont just because of the coziness of it. It's really, really quite nice. We like it in the winter. It just feels really warm and cozy on a winter night. And the service here is great. The drinks are great. It's very quiet. And sometimes they have some live entertainment too. So we'll show you the menu for the library bar as well. It's actually right in here. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. So here's the menu for the library bar. And if you're in the lobby, one of the bathrooms you could come through the gingerbread house and then turn to your left, and there's a hallway that leads to the bathrooms just there. All right, so we're in the elevator now. I'm gonna go up to the H here, and that leads up to the health club. I wanna show you the swimming pool and the workout facility. All right, so when you get off the elevators, you just turn either right or left depending on which elevator you get off of. And here's the health club and the pool. So there's a fitness center up here. There's a sauna, steam room, which are located in the change rooms. And there's a pool up here too, with a spa or a hot tub or a whirlpool. And it's really nice. Let's take a look. So here's the lobby here, swinging around this way and heading towards the east side of the hotel. Okay, so this side of the hotel, there's another set of elevators over here to go to your rooms. You don't have to take these elevators to go to your rooms. This is just the east side of the hotel. So this is where the valet parking desk is, and if you brought your car and you chose valet parking, this is where the entrance would be on the east side of the hotel. And there's the window there where you can come back and check your ticket. So there's also a spot where you can drop your key. So this is the express checkout. So you just fill out this form here and drop your keys in this little bin here, and you're checking out of the resort. So over here, this is the Xerox Business Center, and it looks like it's not open until 10 a.m. on a Sunday, so that's today. But here's the hours for Monday to Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So this is the things you can do here. You can print items, you can do graphic design, large posters, kind of finishing things, and you can also use courier services too. So inside here, there is some computers you could work at. So there's standing desks, that's kind of cool too. And you can use these computers and do any kind of editing or emailing or Word documents, all those kind of things that you would do if you were on a business trip or preparing for a meeting. Okay, so one more thing I just want to show you. I just took the elevators down to the conference center level. And it's a nice grand piano here, that's kind of cool. And this is like where you'd find all your rooms, like the different hall rooms. So there's the ballroom directly in front of me here. And then there's a whole bunch of rooms all the way down this way as well. And then the concert hall is through here. So it's really, really nicely decorated in this area, on this floor. Beautiful chandeliers and all the trim work on the walls and the mezzanine. And look, there's the clock. I'm pretty sure this is the clock that was originally put in the hotel back in the 20s. So they put it here. Look at that, that's awesome. So old. And then over here is the concert hall. So you can't get in there right now, it is locked, but that's where you'd go if you were going to see a concert here, or if you have a meeting booked or an event booked here at the Fairmont Royal York. All right, and that's gonna do it for our hotel tour for the Fairmont Royal York in downtown Toronto. So it's an absolutely beautiful hotel. So if you're considering staying at the Fairmont Royal York when you're here in Toronto, definitely do it. You won't be disappointed. Lots of amenities, lots of restaurants to choose from, lots of places nearby that you could go to as well. It's right in the center of everything. The CN Tower is basically like a 5-minute walk away, so is Ripley's Aquarium. The Scotiabank Centre where the Maple Leafs play is right down the street, and same thing with the Rogers Centre where the Blue Jays play. And then the Raptors also play at the Scotiabank Centre too. So if you're interested in booking at the Fairmont Royal York, we'll put the description down below where you can go and make reservations. And if you liked this video, this hotel tour here at the Fairmont Royal York, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel Where We're Going Next for more hotel tours. See you later, guys.